Well, after a blind date transformed the marriage of Jay and Laura, they've made it their mission for the last 20 years to help busy couples stay happily married and encourage families to stay rooted in connection and faith.
These are the friends that you need. They are the authors of the book Ultimate Date Night, and now they're here to tell us a little bit more about their newest book, Ultimate Dad Night, 75 amazing activities for dads and kids. Jay and Laura, welcome to the show. My goodness, you all are busy.
Yes, we are. It's good to be here, though. We love Indiana.
Tell us
We're Midwesterners.
Oh, sorry. All right. Tell us a little bit about how you celebrate ministries and its correlation to the book Ultimate Dad Night.
Sure. We do marriage and family events all over the country, and the marriage events lead to the family events, and then when we do the family events, we get questions about how do we do this, how do we do that, and the dads were coming up saying, how can we get creative and do things with our kids that'll make a memory? Because men like to do things side by side. We like to go out. That's why we have a golf buddy and fishing buddies. We do things side by side. And so we created this book to help dads get side by side with their kids and really create memories and give them some insight and some wisdom along the way.
I love this so much. I can tell with you two that joy is something that you really actually enjoy when other people have joy. Tell me, when it comes to parents with demanding work schedules and trying to find time to connect with their children, how do you try to counsel them and encourage them to still find joy in doing this?
You know, we really try and encourage parents to be intentional. Just like you schedule your business meetings, you schedule your doctor's appointments, your dentist appointments, schedule time with each other and schedule time with your kids. And that sounds a little like, oh, but shouldn't it be spontaneous? Shouldn't I just go out in the backyard and play with them? Well, yeah, if you can do that. But a lot of us, we're so busy that we forget. And time goes by and we haven't done anything with each other or with our kids for a long time. So really being intentional and putting that on the calendar, saying, you know what? Saturday is family day, and that's what we're going to do. Nobody make plans. This is family day, and we're going to go out and have a good time.
And Dad's got an idea for some fun.
Hey, I know that's right.
And when you talk about making time, you also have to make time to fit your budget. When we're talking about these family activities, talk about some of the budget-friendly activities that can kind of push the conversations along and let people have a little bit of fun.
Sure. In the book, we have all sorts of different budget, all sorts of different time constraints, age range. We've taken all the guesswork out. But for example, drive out of the city and find a park that's open late, throw down a blanket and look at the stars and talk about all the different shapes and the different things that you see in the stars. What a great, basically free activity. Laura's got a couple.
We also have some, you can go to the dollar store and pick up a box of sidewalk chalk and go out to your driveway or your patio or wherever, and everybody make their own sidewalk creation. You have to eat breakfast, and one of my favorite breakfasts is waffles, and so everybody gets their own waffle and they make a little waffle bar and do whipped cream and chocolate sprinkles. Those are the party, and whatever, everybody decorates, and then talk about how different you are and what makes us different and celebrate those differences. All of those are really budget friendly.
You know what, you guys, I knew you were a part of the family. You want to know why? Because we always say, if it's for free, it's for me, and it could be for you too. And then you had the nerve to send me to one of my favorite places, the dollar store. So I already knew that this was a really good situation. Real quick, it's really important to have a strong, supportive village surrounding children. When it comes to these activities in this book, would you say that it's also helpful for an aunt or an uncle as well?
Oh, certainly.
Absolutely.
It could be grandmas and grandpas, because we've got grandmas and grandpas raising grandchildren these days. One of my favorites has to do with going and finding someone in your neighborhood who needs help. A widow, a single parent, someone that's down on their luck, and take your kids and take some tools and say, hey, can we help you with a project around the house? Again, that's free, but what are you teaching your kids or your nephews or your nieces or your grandkids? You're teaching them about giving and serving, and wonderful memories made in the process of doing it.
We've done a lot of these activities with our kids, but currently right now our kids have children. So we've done a lot. Sidewalk chalk is a big hit with the 3-year-old grandchild. And so we do a lot of that on our patio. Waffles, it's a perfect little thing she decorates everything piles high. I don't know how she sleeps and takes a nap. She puts so much sugar on it. But yes, it's great for grandparents. It's great for aunts and uncles, maybe even a babysitter. You have babysitter over for the evening. If you don't know what to do with them, you can look it up and find some.
I just want to know, are they adopting? We're going to come to the house, okay? Yeah, we're going to come to the house.
Well, thank you so much, Jay and Laura. For more on this interview, you can head over to allindiana.tv.